Good morning, everyone. Namaste. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael to clear, cleanse the space of all negative and lower vibrations from our mind, body, and soul, home and hearts, placing the white light of protection on us with his blue seal. And we're going to be reading out of our book, guys, today. Don't believe everything that you think. It's why the thinking is the beginning and ending to your suffering. Absolutely. And we currently are still on chapter 2, the root cause of suffering. And this states, the root cause of our suffering is our own thinking. Before you throw this book across the room and light it on fire, I'm not just saying that this is all in our heads and it isn't real. Our perception of reality is very real. We feel what we think, and our feelings are real. We create our own reality. Life is an illusion that you're currently creating. So by living in a state of panic and fear, that's exactly what you're going to receive. You're going to receive more negative. If you delete, social media apps where you really are getting a lot of this information from, or you don't watch the news, or you stop talking to people that are always telling you the problems of the world, or at least keep your distance, or let them know, hey, I don't want to listen to this. I don't want to live in a state of fear. I believe personally that God has everything and we don't have to worry about anything. It's all an illusion that we're creating based on that is what is surrounding us. So if you stop listening to all that and you ignore that noise, you can then create a life of peace for yourself. It says, we will feel we think our feelings are real, and that is completely undeniable. However, our thinking will look like an inevitable, changeable reality until we begin seeing how our reality is created. If we know that we can only ever feel what we are thinking, then we can change our feelings by changing our thinking. Thus, we can change our experience of life by knowing that it comes from our thinking. And if that is true, then we are ever only one thought away from experiencing something different and transforming our entire lives at any moment through a state of thought. And I'm coming from a place, guys, where I have suffered from panic attacks. I was diagnosed to take anxiety medication the rest of my life. I dealt with depression since the age of 14. And I really changed all that. I am no longer being treated by anybody. I am no longer on any medications. And this is all since December of 2021 that I have not taken anything for this. And there's a lot of negative going on, but that's exactly how I did it, is just cut those people out and told the people that I'm not going to live in a fear-based state. And if they want to watch the news and that's how they want to live their lives, that's great. But that is not how I want to live my life. I don't buy into most of it. I think a lot of it is just to keep you in a lower vibrational frequency. And I think they know that if they keep you in a lower vibrational frequency, that you will stay in that lower vibrational frequency. So, of course, that's what they're going to show coming through the news and wherever you may be getting your sources, social media or whatnot, because they want to keep you in that lower vibrational frequency. So don't buy into it. Ignore the noise. In this short moment, we stop thinking when our happiness begins. Well, our happiness will begin. And I want to leave it at that, guys, because I really just want to reiterate that point that I'm somebody that used to be, and I see it all the time. I see people on social media, oh, the anxiety is horrible, and oh, this and that. And, I can really relate to where they're at. But I also know how I changed it, and how I changed it is forgetting all that. And mind you, I've been through very difficult times in the last couple of years. Most of those times would have really set me off, and I would have really been in a wreck and a mess. But I just had that ultimate faith in God that I knew he was going to come through, and I knew I was being taught these lessons for a reason. And that's the key point that you really have to take away. If you are going through extreme hardships, it is for a reason. It is not for no reason. Your life is not out of control. It is very much controlled. And you just have to understand and start looking at what you're meant to learn from the situation, and grow and surrender it to God, and just say, God, take this. I can't handle this. So I love you all. Have a blessed day. Namaste.